Hey everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit, and I am here again with another pick a card reading. So this one is on what's coming up in this week. So pile one is going to be this Sea Otter happiness card. Pile two is going to be this Dear Love card, and pile three is going to be this Frog prosperity card, and then I'm going to be using the Haunted House Tarot. So go ahead and pick your pile, and then we'll get started. So this pile is for those of you who chose the Sea Otter or Happiness card, and it says, be the master of playful living, release expectations, and enjoy every day. Let worry go, and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. So I'm going to, let's see what's coming out for pile one. So if you chose the Sea Otter, this is for you, and this is for the week ahead. What is happening this week? What challenges are you coming up against? What are some things? Oh, we have the Sun card. That's awesome to start with. We have the Moon. Interesting. And the Fool. Wow. So this is a big week, it looks like. What else do we got? We got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Ten of Swords and the King of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. And we have the King of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands. And then on the back of the deck, we have this is the Page of Cups, I believe. Page of Cups. So, what's coming up for you in the week ahead? Well, first thing, right off the bat, is happiness. I know you got the Sea Otter happiness card, but also just with the sun here, there's happiness, but there's also some sort of dualistic quality to this, because we have the sun and the moon. So there could be something you need to use your intuition on. There is a lot of like abundance and happiness, but then using your intuition, there could be, usually the moon is like an intuitive decision. It can be like confusion or illusion too. And then with this Fool here, it looks like there's something about intuition and emotions coming through. Like maybe taking a risk with something. There's gonna be some good balance coming in this week with what fulfills you. But there is also something like painful that has to deal with your stability, like your physical stability, like with work or something. And this could also deal with I wonder if there's something about like at work where things aren't like balanced out. There's been some sort of painful ending. Like I wonder if there was like a job that you quit or something like that. It's showing that you're stable, but there just might be something like maybe not feeling it, which is weird because there is abundance here. So I wonder if this is almost like depression or despair, like there is a new beginning, a risk that you need to take. You need to be like in your power. Like you need to kind of like be in that like self assured energy, that self secure, like kind of in your element type of energy. And there's something about some sort of like transformative communication coming in that's emotional. I also see needing to like master emotions, maybe like some sort of strategy. Oh, I see what this is. You're wanting to use, you need to use your intuition for a decision, but you're trying to strategize it, which is very painful for you because they're saying that this is something where you need to use your intuition. You can't really strategize this, you can't really logic this out. And there is like there is sort of like a balance of reciprocity coming with this, like a new start, but you kind of have to take a risk. And it could almost be like a strategic risk, but more of along the lines of using your intuition and what makes you happy, what fulfills you. And I feel like for some of you, really tapping into that like personal power. I wonder too, I'm almost wondering if it's like unfulfillment, like you're not feeling fulfilled with the job, but everything else is going good. Like work is kind of, I don't want to say like, it's just like going through the motions. Like you feel like you're going through the motions this week. But you do have things that are coming to you that are, you know, like happiness and joy and abundance, things that you want, needing to really rely on the intuition. There's some sort of dualistic quality where you're gonna have to like take some sort of risk um with this type of dualism, I guess. And then the Sea Otter, release expectations. Yeah, let go of worry and instead choose love. Surrender to the emotions. So yeah, I feel like maybe you're like running from emotions and that's kind of causing some of this stress, some of this despair. Okay, well that's what I have for you if you chose this pile. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If this didn't resonate, feel free to check out the other ones. I will talk to you guys later. This is for those of you who chose the second pile, which is Dear Love, and it says, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. So this is on what's coming up in this next week, what to expect. What can you expect in this next week? So we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. Whoa. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords. we have the King of Cups. We have the Queen and King of Cups. We have the High Priestess. And then we have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles kind of wanted to come out together. And then on the bottom, we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so this one is definitely, there's something about love or connections because we have the Dear Love card. We have the Queen and King of Cups, and then we have the Two of Cups. So there's something about love. But I feel like you are feeling lack. You're kind of in your head about this because you put in a lot of work to something. And I feel like what you put a lot of work into is some sort of connection, some sort of relationship. And you feel like you've overcome a lot, but I feel like you're not really getting the results that you want. And you're kind of in this energy of like, I've been through so much, like when do I cut this person out? And so I guess there is sort of like some head heart thing going on. Oh my gosh, you have the Ten of Cups underneath the Two of Cups too. Wow. So there is some sort of like connection because I have these two here, but you're not feeling it. Like you're feeling like not enough or feeling like not worthy enough or something for this connection. And you kind of have this decision between your head and your heart, like, because there is this like new potential, like there's a new start to something. This is like a seed, a planting of a seed, and there is like a new start, but you're kind of like have to decide if you're gonna go like emotional or if you're gonna go with your head. And you do kind of have to use that wisdom, but you also kind of have to rely on your intuition and your emotions with this. Um, yeah, you do. We have a High Priestess here, so there is maybe things aren't what they seem or what they appear to be. Maybe there's some like hidden things or secrets. Um, excuse me. Um, and then we have, yeah, like you've been overcoming. You're almost wondering, like you have all this, but you're almost wondering if you should like just stay unattached at the moment. Um, because there is like a connection here, there is love here, but you're not feeling it. You're like in your head about it. You're in your head about like starting something new. You kind of feel like there's things that are like going on that you don't know about. Like there's hidden things happening. Um, so you are going to need to rely on your intuition and really rely on your wisdom. Really like give yourself that love now too. Really like pour that love into yourself. I think that will help because you're feeling some sort of lack. You're feeling like you're not worthy or you're not enough. You're kind of in your head about like all the work that you've done previously. You're not seeing the results that you want to see. But there is like a connection. There is love here. I see that. So um I think that's like what I have for you guys. So um I don't know if there's any advice. Really, the advice is just listen to your intuition, kind of like get out of your head, because I think being in your head is kind of going to give you more of your thoughts are going to kind of not be, sometimes with our thoughts, we can like really get in our heads and we cannot like give ourselves the honest truth about things. So I think like relying on your intuition more, trying to get out of your head because you're like you're stuck in your thoughts with these Eight of Swords. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that resonated. If not, pick another pile. Thank you guys. Okay, this is number 3. This is the third pile. If you chose the frog, prosperity, what is coming in for you this week? It says, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Awesome. Okay, so what is coming in for you for this week? What do you need to know for this week? Whoa. If I could shuffle. Okay. So we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Swords. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Eight of Swords. And then on the back, we have the Five of Swords. So what's coming in for you this week? What do you need to know? Okay, you might feel lucky this week because it looks like you've kind of been through a lot. You're also needing to make a decision based off of overcoming obstacles. But I feel like you're really in your head. Like with this decision, you can't make a decision because you're so anxious about it. You're so like in your head about it. And the decision has to do with some sort of passion and some sort of like fulfilling new beginning. But you feel like you don't have all the facts. You don't know. And you're wondering like you need to rely on your intuition, but I feel like you're kind of being stubborn. You're not really relying on that intuition. You need to have a little bit of vulnerability with this decision too. That will be helpful. And there's something like childlike about the mystery or intuitiveness of this decision. Something, yeah, you're afraid to make this decision. You're afraid to make this decision. Why are you in so much mental conflict? Because you want to be successful with this. You want success with this. Opportunities are close at hand, it says. Let go of the past and embrace change. So yeah, you need to embrace this change. There's some sort of like good positive change that's happening. You've overcome a lot. You need to make a decision with this, but you're kind of like stuck in your head. You're choosing not to make a decision. And you need to kind of like let go of that fear and make a decision because they're saying like that you have what it takes. Like if you tap into your intuition and you there's a change happening, and I think this change scares you. You've been through a lot. It's something passionate, something that you've wanted. It could have to deal with a child, or it could have to deal with you, just like with your inner child. Um, but you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like you can't make this decision because you really want the success. You feel like you've been stabbed in the back. I just heard that. Um, yeah, there's like a change, an intuitive change, and this is like something that's gonna like propel you on your journey. A lot's happening. Maybe there's like a lot happening right now, and maybe it's too much. Like there's something you really, really want though, and you're afraid. You're letting your fear like overtake you instead of just like making this decision. The decision has to deal with healing. It looks like has to deal with healing. There's some sort of like darkness with this too, because I have like Plutonian. I have a lot of like Plutonian energy here. There's like passion and like darkness or like intensity. There's some sort of intensity about the situation. Like you've overcome so much, and it's like just too much to think about almost. You're conflicted. But this is abundance and good fortune await you, and then I have the Wheel of Fortune, so you do have embrace the change. Let go of the past and embrace the change. Opportunities are close at hand. Yeah. So that's what I have for you guys. If you chose this third file, I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I will talk to you guys later.